Peace, 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 peace. It's Andrew the Promised Child once again, and welcome to another episode of the Sunday Message. Yes, Sunday Message. And today I want to talk about keep going, right? That's important. And not just to keep going, but how to keep going, right? So I got some notes that I'm going to go over with you brothers and sisters today. And number one, we're going to jump right into it. Number one, stop forcing yourself to do stuff that you know you're not really interested in. What I mean by that, a lot of people will watch social media and you'll see your favorite influencer, right? And you'll see your favorite influencer posted 3 to 5 times a day. You'll see your favorite influencers smiling, having a good time, and they're consistently posting. And what happens is you'll watch your favorite influencer, you'll be like, yo, I want to do the same thing. I think that's dope. I think I could do the same thing that my favorite social media influencer are doing. Or you'll see some people who will watch the NBA and they're like, yo, I want to play basketball. Or I want to be a commentator. You'll see some people who watch the NFL and they say, hey, I want to play football. I want to be a commentator. You'll see people who watch movies and they'll say, hey, man, I want to be an actor. And the thing is, I always ask people, do you really? Do you really want to be an actor? Do you really want to be an influencer? Do you really want to be an athlete? Do you really? Like, do you want to do it because you see the actor, the athlete, the influencer are being rewarded for what they're doing? Or do you want to do it because you really want to do it? And that's the question you got to ask yourself. Like, are you doing it because you want to do it? And see, this is what happens. We force ourselves, or you force yourself to do something that you don't want to do. And this is what happens. When the money don't come, you quit. When the fame don't come, you quit. When the pats on your back don't come, you quit. And the reason why you quit is not because it's hard. You quit because you really wasn't interested in it. You quit because you was forcing yourself to do it. Because you wasn't really interested in it. You were just in it for the money and the fame. Versus the person that you watching consistently that's been doing it for 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 10 years. They do it because that's who they are. They do it because they love it. They do it because they care about it. You catch me? You see what I'm saying? That's something that they like doing. They don't have to. Somebody do it for 8 years, 10 years. It's like secondhand nature now. They don't have to force themselves to do it. And you're forcing yourself. You're dragging yourself to do it. Like, you're going to do this. You're dragging yourself. Like, stop dragging yourself. Stop forcing yourself. That's just not what it is. So that leads me to number two. Number two, do things that you are interested in. Do something that you care about. I get up in the morning and I do coffee talk. ATPC coffee talk. That's what I enjoy doing. That's what I love doing. I love speaking. I love sharing information. I love sharing knowledge. That's just who I am because I love it. And then number one, I don't have to force myself to do things. Now in my lifetime, yes, I have forced myself to do many things. I forced myself to work crappy jobs. I forced myself to stay in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I forced myself to do a lot of things. But as I get wiser, no, I'm not forcing myself to do things that I don't want to do. If I don't want to do it, I'm not doing it. If it ain't got nothing to do with sales and speaking, I'm not doing it. Just that simple. I'm going to do what I love. I'm going to do what I value. I'm going to do what I'm passionate about. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do what I love. And you say, well, Promise Child, how do I find out what I love? I don't know what I love, bro. I don't know what I love. I don't know what I'm into. So this is what I'm going to tell you to do. Cut everything off. TV, social media, negative people, pessimistic people, low vibration people. Cut everything off and go into isolation. Go into isolation. Pull out your notebook, right? Your pad, piece of paper. Write down everything that you like to do, and write down everything that you dislike. I just want you to do that. Write down everything you like to do, and write down everything you dislike. See, with me, I've always been like this. I've been a speaker since I was a little boy. I've been a speaker since elementary. That's just who I've been it's in my DNA. That's just who I am. You know what I'm saying? That's just who I am. So it was a no-brainer for me what I love to do and what I wanted to do. I've been like this my whole life. You know what I'm saying? But if you still haven't figured out what you love, if you love helping people, right? Maybe you might want to go into the field of being a nurse. You know what I'm saying? Like you might want to do that. If you real big on political stuff, you might want to start your political party. You know what I mean? If you're real big on helping homeless people and feeding the hungry, you might want to start a nonprofit organization that can feed the homeless, that can help the hungry. If you're real big on people supporting small business and you're real big on people supporting entrepreneurs who are just starting out, create an organization that can target that if that's what you're very passionate about. I'm saying whatever you're passionate about, because I feel like you know what you're passionate about. You just feel like you can't earn a profit off it. You just feel like nobody's going to support it. But whatever you're passionate about, that thing that make you tick, that's why I named all those different things. That thing that make you tick, that thing that drive you, that thing that, yo, it aches you like, yo, something got to be done about this. That's what you go do. That's what you go do. That's the business you start. That's the organization you start. That's what you do. Whatever you're passionate about. Whatever that means something to you. Like, so do what you love. Do what you love. A lot of people, they go, don't do what you love. You got to do what you got to do. That's why so many people are depressed. That's why so many people are stressed out. Because they doing what they got to do and they not doing what they love. And life is too short for that, brother. Life is too short for that, sister, to be doing what we gotta do, doing things that we don't want to do. It's too short. Time just keep going and going. It felt like I was just 18. You know what I'm saying? It felt like I was just 18, 19 years old and time just flying. And we just doing things that's not meaningful. And the rest of my days on this earth, I'm going to do something that means something to me. I'm going to live a fulfilled life. I'm going to live a meaningful life. I'm going to do what I love. And that's sharing knowledge. That's encouraging people. That's inspiring people. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do what I love. I'm not going to stress myself out at a crappy job. I'm not. I'm just not. I'm talking about me. I'm not dissing nobody. I'm not throwing no shots at nobody. I'm saying I'm going to do what I love and what I care about. Right? Number 3, know what you want in life. What do you want? Be specific of what you want. Be like, be direct. What is it that you want? Don't be vague. Oh, I just want more money. Okay, you can walk down the street and find $20. That's more money. You can walk down the street and find $100 bill. That's more money. Be direct. Like, what is it that you actually want? I want $100 million. Man, I want a house. What type of house do you want? You want a 30 bedroom? You want a 15 bedroom? A 10 bedroom? I want land. How many acres of land do you want? You have to be direct. Like, this is what I want. You have to define actually what you want. Put it down on a piece of paper. $100 million, 30 bedroom. I want 1,000 acres of land, 100 acres of land, 500 acres of land. Now you can visualize. Now you can have that in your mind and you can visualize, okay, this is exactly what I want. You have to be clear on what you want. Be clear. And a lot of you not clear. A lot of you don't even know actually what you want. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that I want you to think about. Like, what do you actually want? What is it that you actually want to do? You know what I'm saying? Number 4, be willing to do what it takes. One thing that I admire about doctors, one thing I admire about lawyers, one thing I admire about dentists, the time that they put in school, the years that they spend at school to learn everything about their craft because they are willing to do what it takes. And I admire that. That is so dope to me, to go to school for 8 years, to be in those books for 8 years and then come out and have a long career, 20 years, 30 years of being a dentist, 20, 30 years of being a doctor. You know what I'm saying? I admire that. I admire the basketball player who don't mind doing those suicides, practicing, running up and down the court. I admire that. I admire that. You got to be willing to do what it takes. Are you willing to do what it takes to get to the next level? Because, here's why I say to the next level, because people think that success is a destination. Success is not a destination. Far from a destination. Success is a journey. You just keep reaching new levels and new levels and new levels and new levels and new levels. You don't stop until you die. That's it. When you're dead, that's it. Okay, it's over with now. But as long as you're alive, it's more levels and more levels and more levels and more levels. Are you willing to study financial books to make your money problems better? Are you willing to listen to financial podcasts to make your money problems better? Are you willing to get around people who are doing better than you and learn from them to make your money problems better? Are you willing to stop eating that crappy food to lose weight? Are you willing, you know what I'm saying? Are you willing to deny yourself that pleasure of eating 3 times a day? Are you willing to deny yourself? Are you willing to get out there and run? Are you willing to lift weights? Are you willing to do those crunches? Are you willing to do that? You got to be willing to do that to lose weight. You got to be willing to do certain things to earn money. You got to be willing. As they say, man, whatever you sow, you will reap. You don't get something for nothing. You have to sow something to get something in return. If you don't sow nothing, you don't get nothing in return. You have to sow something to get something in return. In order for the plant to grow, you have to give the seed to the ground for it to grow. You know what I'm saying? Number 5. No, it's a process. It's a process. It's a process. Nothing happens overnight. Nothing happens overnight. It's a process. And we live in this microwave society, right, that has programmed us, right? It has programmed us for fast, 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 fast. What I mean by that? You can go to McDonald's, right? Or any fast food restaurant, and you get to this fast food restaurant, and once you get to this fast food restaurant, you probably got to wait 5 minutes, 10 minutes. 10 minutes the longest. 10 minutes is actually a long time. So you probably got to wait for like 5 minutes, 6 minutes to get your food. Amazon, you can order some stuff off of Amazon and be right to you in 30 minutes. 20 minutes. They have it to you right there. So everybody is getting it to you fast. You getting everything fast. Fast. So when it comes to your dreams, you think your dream's supposed to be fast. You think everything's supposed to be fast with your dream. You think, oh man, look, I'm going to start my YouTube today. I'm going to start my Instagram today. And I'm going to get 1 million subscribers today. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to start my clothing line today. And I'm going to sell all 50 shirts today. And then you get mad because these corporations have programmed you for fast, fast, fast. Microwave, fast, fast. Everything fast. No, your dream, man, it takes time. It takes time. It's a process. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, nothing happens overnight. You didn't even get here overnight. You ain't get here overnight. It took you time. 9 months for you to be, it took 9 months for the pregnancy. Then you had to be born. Then you had to be developed. Then you had to get older. You had to be nurtured and taken care of, and you had to go through the process. Your teeth falling out your mouth, then your teeth coming back in. You know what I'm saying? You had to go through puberty. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had to go through a process yourself. So everything is a process. Your business, your dream is a process. That's what it is. It's a process you're going through right now. You're still learning right now. And as they say, trust the process. Trust the process. Don't rush the process, and don't let nobody else try to rush your process. Oh man, such and such made $1 million, but you ain't see such and such when such and such went through the dark. You ain't see what such and such struggled for 10 years. You ain't see what such and such struggled for 5 years, 6 years. You didn't see the process they went through. You only seen them outside of the tunnel. You didn't see them in the tunnel. You didn't see them in the darkness. You only see them in the light now. But you didn't see them in the darkness. You didn't see what they went through. But they went through a process. They was rejected. They was talked about. They was homeless. They didn't earn any money. They was working a crappy job. They was on their baby mama couch. They was in their mama house. You ain't see, you didn't see all that. You didn't see the process they went through and everything they had to go through just to get to where they got to. You ain't see that. They just make it look so good now, like, hey, I'm rich now. Hey, y'all, I'm famous now. You ain't see it. You ain't see when they only have 5 followers, 10 followers, 100 followers. You ain't see that. You ain't see all that. But they went through a process. Everybody has to go through a process. You only been doing it for 3 years and you expect to get the same results of somebody who's been doing it for 10, 15 years. They've been doing it for 15 years. They know more than you, Jack. They've been through more than you. But you want the same results of somebody who did it for 15 years and you only been, some of y'all only 6 months, 7 months. So what I'm saying, we still babies in this, we still learning. So enjoy the process and don't rush the process and don't let nobody else rush your process. Enjoy the process, have fun with the process. I heard a rapper say, he said, when you on the floor, it's only one way you could go, and that's up. You already on the floor, it's only one way up. It's only one way up, bro. It's only one way up, sis. Enjoy it. Have fun. Look at this like a science project. Like a science experiment. That's how you gotta look at it. Okay, this what I gotta do. Okay, this ain't working. Okay, let me switch up the plan. Let me do it like this. Okay, that ain't working. Let me switch up the plan. Let me do it like this. Okay, that ain't. You gotta fall. I'm falling in love with the process. I enjoyed the process. I ain't over here tripping. Oh, I ain't got this many subscribers. I'm enjoying the process. I'm loving the process. Because there's so much that I'm learning in the process. And some of y'all missed what you learned. You learned something yesterday, but you missed it. And the reason why you missed it, because you want to rush the process. So you missing the lesson that you should have learned 3 weeks ago. You missing the lesson that you should have learned a year ago. Because you so focused on the reward, you so focused on the money and the fame that you're not actually focusing on what you're doing. Because every day we learning a lesson. Whether we want to accept it or not. Every day we learning a lesson. There's a lesson to be learned every single day. No lie. There's a lesson to be learned every single day. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of the things that I had to recognize and humble myself, I said, I'm just not that good yet. I'm just not that good yet, bro. I'm just not that good yet, sis. I have to work on getting better. I'm just not that good. It's things that I have to work on. I have to work on video production. I have to work on lighting. So now you see I got more lighting. You see the camera. You see the video quality getting better. You know what I'm saying? These things, this is a lesson that, okay, I have to learn how to resonate with people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to learn how to convey my message to the people, as you heard me say before. It's lessons we have to learn. We so selfish that when we start our business, we thinking about ourselves. And YouTube is a business. Social media is a business. Posting online is a business. YouTube cut the check. Facebook cut the check. Instagram cut the check. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these, TikTok cut the check. A lot of these platforms are paying people. So it's a business. So we have to look at it as, yo, it's not about me. It's about the viewer. It's about the person who's watching, what they want to see, what they want to hear. I'm not telling you lose yourself. Don't lose yourself. Don't start getting on here doing stuff that's not you. Don't start doing that. I'm not going to get on here now. I'm just saying, whatever lane you in, ask yourself, how can I get better in that lane? How can I become more impactful in that lane? How can I become more dominant in that lane? If you're going to talk about sports, be on your game. If you're going to talk about financial literacy, be on your game. Don't half step. You know what I'm saying? Don't half step. Go all the way with it. Go all in with it. So when people watch you, they say, oh, he's dominant. She's dominant in her field. He is great. She is great. So when they watch, that's what they say, like, yo, I got to get some more content from this person. Matter of fact, I got to share this. So you got to understand, like, learn more. So we're going to go over this. How to keep going. Number one, stop forcing yourself, right? Stop forcing yourself to do things that you don't want to do. Number two, do the things that you're interested in. Number three, know what you want. Remember, be clear, define it, write it down, explain it. You know what I'm saying? Number four, be willing to do what it takes. Remember, be willing to do what it takes. Study, run, whatever you got to do. Number five, know that it's a process and enjoy it. Right? So I appreciate y'all for listening. Make sure y'all write those notes down. Play the video back. Remember that you're awesome. Remember that you're powerful. Remember the other 2 shows that I have that are very impactful, very insightful. ATPC Coffee Talk and My Stylevation, My Style Speaker Show. Stay tuned. Catch up with those. I'm busting up the clips right now. I'm dropping them on the page. So go check them out. If you don't want to watch it in this full, you can watch it clip by clip. Peace.